Welcome to Thursday's Market SITREP here at Top Gun Options. Matthew Buckley, my call sign is Wiz. And folks, what a long, strange trip it's been, even though it's only Thursday. My goodness, man. Here's the obviously the implosion on the Republican failure to repeal Obamacare clown car part due. Here's me saying it's oversold. That's ridiculous. And then here, this sell-off today. And before I leave the screen, 2420, folks. That's the Maginot line. We break 2420 with some airspeed. Look out below. I'd be getting out of the SPX bull put spread, the weekly, but I'm not right now. If I'm going to be watching this, we're going to be holding this 2420. We hold it. I think we get a little bit of a relief rally tomorrow. We're obviously seeing some end of the corner window dressing and all those Wall Street isms we could pull out right now. So seeing some selling, but we also see rotation into good names at the end of the quarter. That's why I'm keeping my powder dry on the weekly options trade. But look at that. Doesn't get any more of a line right there. 2420 is it, folks, and half of that coming back would be about 2430. Maybe we see that tomorrow. You guys know I'm the first one to say the market is not going to catch a bid into a Friday, into a long weekend with nuclear war, Syria, all sorts of crazy stuff out there. But we could at least see some of this recovery. The term I haven't used in years, which is shocking to me that I have to dig it out here, is a taper tantrum. That's all that's going on today, folks, is some central bankers made a couple mumbles, and Mario Draghi here gave a little bit of a here's what we're going to do to take away the punch bowl, and this is a taper tantrum. We saw this in our markets, folks, with Ben Bernanke. Whenever he had a Fed meeting or kind of mumbled some words like, hey, last call on this quantitative easing, the markets would go freak mode. They'd roll and scream on the floor and kick their hands and stomp their feet and all that type of stuff. That's all that's going on here. Nothing really fundamentally changed. Yeah, we're still getting a smattering of mixed macroeconomic data. From housing this week, we saw pending home sales, we saw Case-Shiller, saw durable goods on Monday. Today, the final GDP actually came in a little bit better than hoped. So this was actually a pretty good number, but it's really not being reflected in the market right now. We'll get some Japan and China numbers tonight, and then tomorrow, before the open, we do get some inflation, personal spending, personal income, and Chicago PMI with some revised University of Michigan numbers. So we'll see. I know it's if you use my term a lucky strike moment when you're trading weekly options, well, unfortunately you might have cancer here, but we did break 2420 with a little bit of airspeed here, and we're seeing a bounce. If this is a dead cat bounce and we head back down, I don't know if you want to hold that SPX bull put spread. The Iron Condor, currently it was up, whatever, $800 yesterday. Now it's down $1,000. Let me take a look at what my break even is on this one. To the downside is 24.2370. So we're about $1 underneath that right now. And like I said, I'm going to keep a close eye on this. I'm not going to roll down and out or any of that stuff right now. I'm going to hang. Okay, so that's weekly options, man. You're the pilot and commander of your own aircraft, but I think that this sell-off on what we all expect central bankers to do eventually anyway with stimulus is a little bit overdone. And like I said, it's also some end of the quarter window dressing. But once they sell all the losers out of their portfolios, they go and buy the winners from the quarter. So nothing to write home about, folks. This is not the Fred Sanford. This is not the big one, Elizabeth. So I would not go super freaked out. But it does show you, it gives you an example that if you're in day trading mode, you could be day trading the hell out of VXX, doing bullish and bearish double verticals. Right now, I'd be looking at getting short volatility if I was a volatility VXX day trader, which I am not as a portfolio manager here at TGO, obviously, because you'd see all those trades, okay? So I'm going to sit on my hands today for the urgent alert. I'll probably put that out tomorrow because I want to see kind of the smoke clear and get to the end of the quarter. Quick reminder, tonight at 7 o'clock, we'll do Options Weapons School session number 4. I think we're getting into spread, so it'll be a good time tonight. So make sure you join me at 7 o'clock tonight, 7 Eastern. And if you don't have access to Options Weapons School because you're in our full throttle program, just shoot an email to support@topgunoptions.com, and we'll get you access to my training. Because if you're just in Doug Robertson's training, you don't get mine. And if you're just in mine, you don't get Doug's. So just shoot us an email, support@topgunoptions.com, and we'll hook you up, okay? I'll keep an eye on the market the rest of the day. You guys have a great rest of your day. Happy hunting. Make sure you hedge, and I'll see some of you tonight at 7.